Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys, happy weekend. I hope you guys got through all that weird energy that we've been in for like the last few weeks, but we are coming up on Chiron coming direct, which has a lot to do with our ego. So we're kind of sitting in a weird space. It's like really bringing up a lot of emotions. It's bringing up a lot of, maybe things that we've kind of tried to keep down, but it's been digging it up. Chiron is the wounded healer. So with that said, whatever wounds that, has something to do with a fear, and maybe it could also have a lot to do with like childhood wounding, any one of those things, Chiron is going to dig that up so that we can go ahead and transmute the energy so it doesn't hold us back. And that is definitely something, we don't want to take into the next chapter of our relationships. Also, we've got Mars coming to the edge of Aries, which has a lot to do with ego and things like that, and movement forward. So, things are moving forward slowly but surely. We've got, Saturn and Jupiter going to be moving into Aquarius. And with that said, Saturn is all about rules, laws, and restriction, responsibility. So he's done a lot of like standing in the way, getting in the way, like 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. And so we're going to be coming out of that as well. So you guys get prepared for things to start shifting. Don't forget, we do have that eclipse that's coming up on Monday. I believe it's the 14th. And that is going to change the entire trajectory of our lives. So we're closing out old karma right now. We just had a full moon eclipse, which means you're not manifesting. You're releasing right now. The new moon is where you start gathering and your life starts moving forward, especially because we've got Sagittarius. We've still got Mars coming to the edge of Aries. So that brings a lot of fire in the sky, the get up and go. So, really look at your philosophy on life, look at your belief systems, and really, put that into perspective when it comes to choosing a partner as well. Okay, so this divine masculine, divine feminine. So I didn't ask any questions, so I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. Wow, divine masculine. Okay, the Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, so this person, wow, that's like your mirror reflection, your twin flame, the divine masculine, divine feminine, that's the duality in this partnership. I've never gotten that card in any one of my readings. For the divine feminine, spirit, please show me for the divine feminine, what messages are they carrying? Wow, I've never gotten her either. So this is a first, you guys. We're shifting energy, charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. I feel like divine masculine, divine feminine. Bridget is your inner strength, okay? She says, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. The both of you have the power to move forward. And I talk about the flame, and there she has, it looks like a flame in her hand and her hair. And then look at the roses above them. Look at the passion. So the divine masculine is definitely feeling passionate. And look, you guys, look, they both have roses. She's wearing the crown of roses. Wow, this is gorgeous. I want to go ahead and read the Miriam because I've never gotten any of these cards. I'm going to read Bridget first because it's the energy that stands between the masculine and the feminine. Okay, so let's go with Bridget. And feel free to fast forward through this part if you guys don't like this, but I feel it necessary. And they're beautiful, beautiful divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame messages. So with Bridget, it says, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Bridget is a Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the time of spring. She is the twin flame of Cernunnos. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of the holy wells and other holy places. She is a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth. And as she herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new projects, and have in mind and for support with fertility. So getting rid of, purging through, moving energies, shifting energies, ending old karmic cycles, burning them away. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. So you guys, with that said, it's like whatever is in your way, like burn old bridges, close old cycles, and do it from a place of love, especially when we have the roses right here. And roses are the epitome of love and passion. The masculine has a sacred vision for coming into union. I feel like he has really is mastering his spirituality, really. The Miriam, which means the beloved, are twin flame angels who come as one. Yeah, see what I said? They are mirror images of each other. They are the angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. These angels spoke directly to Mary and helped her move beyond her grief so that she was able to commune with Jesus once more. They can help us move beyond the cloud of grief too. They heal grievances of all kinds, including ones that have been created by religion or the idea that God does not love or accept us because of a mistake we once made. The Miriam help is remember that we don't need to ask God for forgiveness because he never condemned us in the first place. If I'm speaking directly to the divine masculine, it's like, quit beating yourself up. I keep hearing self-criticism. Okay. With that said, it says there's a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here swirling their holy light around you so that you can regain a sense of union with spirit. You are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with the sacred vision. You are in a space of deep healing and forgiveness, choosing to see the light of the world and help you grow even more. So with the twin flame, this is all about, letting go of the past, quit beating yourself up, and quit allowing your past to beat you up as well. How long do you want to continue to punish yourself? So with Charity is prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Faith, hope, and charity are a trinity of angels who are dedicated to helping us regain our natural traits of kindness, trust, and faith, and in the highest good. Charity is the twin flame of Archangel Chamuel. She has a great spirit that encourages us to undertake the spiritual practices of prayer and meditation. Prayer is the way that we speak with the divine, and meditation is the way we open ourselves to receive the answers we need to hear. Charity is also the angel who kisses the forehead of all of those who pray in support of others. She absolutely loves to see this kindness because it creates an inspirational healing wave of goodwill to the world, but also goodwill to your divine masculine. So it's like for some of you, maybe you're angry or, feeling some type of maybe even a righteous anger, of like, why isn't this person here? But it's saying find forgiveness and have, that understand that this person over here is grieving. And so they need to get over whatever losses they are going through. And maybe they're just now going through a loss. Okay. So they are having to use their inner strength. And I feel like you're having to also tap into yours as well. The extended message says, the powerful Archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized that you have goodness in your heart and you have put others first. She brings you thanks and support. Move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decisions that you have to make at this time. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. Know that you will have a real surge of intuition when it's time to move forward. Thank the angels for guiding you towards your highest good and welcome Charity into the space with you. So feminines, masculines even, work with Charity and tap into these energies and ask for these archangels and guides to come in. They're here to help. They're only here to help your path. So let's find out what is going on with this union, Spirit. Please show me the divine masculines, where they are at this time. What are they working on at this time? And I did go ahead and shuffle before I started the reading, so I'm going to go ahead. Spirit, please show me the divine. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. I think that was sloppy. Okay, so yeah, lack mentality, chaos. Okay, so lack mentality is in the reverse, and one more card for the divine masculine. Okay. Okay. Unworthy in reverse. I'm not going to take this one. It's unworthy in reverse, and they're working on their stability. Okay, so maybe for some of them, they have just come out of a union and maybe it was a self-worth issue that they needed to overcome. Right now we are working more on our value systems. Okay, and so I feel like, when you have unworthy in the reverse, you've got chaos in the middle. So this person has been all up in their head, and then you've got lack mentality. This person is trying to gain balance in their mind. Lack mentality says, constantly focusing on what you don't have, has random goals, thinks there isn't enough for everyone, fear-based. So maybe this person was very selfish. They were all up in their head, and it had, like I said, it has a lot to do with self-worth. There's no other way of looking at this. And they didn't know if they were stable enough to take care of themselves, let alone take a partner in. And so overthinking, overanalyzing, we all know the story, you guys. So feminines, show me where the divine feminines are at this time, Spirit, please. Ooh, I just saw the divine masculine at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, the feminines are in this place of, really needing to tap into your guides, your angels, prayer and meditation. There are things that you need to continue to work on while you're on this journey. Okay, so Spirit, please show me the divine feminines. Spirit, please show me. Okay. Wow. Okay. Spirit, please show me the divine feminines. Okay. Bottom of the deck, self-care. Okay, so in the past, you guys, you didn't really take care of yourself, is what I'm seeing. You were so where it says independent, it's in reverse. So, and then we have trigger here. Okay, so maybe this had a lot to do with abandonment issues, but you have been transforming this. I feel like just some of you are like, I'm tired of my self-care. I'm tired of doing the work. I've been working on myself this whole time. How much longer do I have to continue to work on myself? Just give it up to a higher power. Give it up to your guides and angels, and really tap into that inner strength. Okay. I know you guys are like, come on, Peace. You've been telling me, every week, like it's coming. It really is. Believe that it is so. Every one of us is on a different time, slot. So, time is fluid, you guys. Transformation says the process of upgrading one's ability to navigate through the obstacles of life while maintaining inner peace. Listen, try not to lose hope, okay? So, and you've had to go through this transformation, and it was like I was talking about at the beginning of the reading with Saturn. He has put a lot of restriction on you because he wanted to transform you. He wanted to show you what it was going to be like, what it's like to just be on your own for a lot of you, and not waiting on someone else to be there. Who are you without anyone else telling you that this is who you are? What types of things would you be doing? What types of self-care would you be doing? Okay. So with that said, how are the divine masculines feeling about the divine feminine? Okay. Well, they're coming out of deception. Wow. Oh, look at this. We got the divine feminine. So he's seeing you as his divine feminine, and he is no longer deceiving himself, faked or fact, denying one's truth, allowing oneself to believe that a false or unvalidated feeling, idea, or situation is true. Wow. And that goes with underneath the lack mentality. So this person is overcoming that. They know that they've been deceiving themselves, that they are worthy of this divine feminine. I'm going to tell you, it's right above the divine feminine is chaos. So this person is all up in their head about you. They realize now that you are their twin flame, that you two mirror one another, and he cannot get you out of his mind. One more card. How is the divine masculine feeling in his heart for the divine feminine? Wow. He's at a crossroads right now. He is really missing his divine feminine. He's missing the times that they spent with one another, and he knows that it is time for him to make a decision about his divine feminine. He has to know his worth, though, and that's what this was all about. He needed to know that he was worthy of a love like this and walk away from any soulmates that came in. Okay, do you want the soulmate? Because the soulmate, yeah, it's all fun and games, but the whole time he's been with this soulmate, he's had you on his mind. I see the cards like this. And there you go. So he can't get you off of his mind, even when he's been with the soulmate. So I do feel like for some of you, this person, because we do have this card and it talks about this person going through grief right now, and the divine saying, listen, pull in on your inner strength. You don't have to go through that much grief. Reach out. You're at a crossroads. It's time for you to decide on what you're going to do with your divine feminine. Do you want to step up your game, divine masculine, or do you want to just keep playing these scenarios out that don't get you anywhere but chaos? And it's because of your self-worth. So you need to decide on what you believe in. You need to decide on what your worth is, and then not settle for anything less than that. You see all those movies all the time where they come together, and then all of a sudden the masculine goes, I'm not worthy of this, and then he goes back to a past lover and whatnot, and then they see each other a few years down the road, and he's miserable, and he never did get her off of his mind, and then she's got another a husband, and she's not happy, and then they end up, that's it. And it's like all you guys are always one decision away from happiness and bliss. And so, for some of you, it's this relationship can be it can be kind of shitty. I'm not going to lie. It's very intense, and some of the times you don't always end up with the divine masculine. So, this is definitely, this doesn't always end up, butterflies and roses, okay? This can be where you learn a lot about yourself, and then this person decides, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to stick with the soulmate because I don't have to, get out of my comfort zone, and, I already know what they expect of me, and it's not much. So I'm going to go with that instead of going through the growth process. So even though this person misses you, it's not showing, this person is also, they're using on their inner strength of the longer they keep themselves away from you, the more it hurts. But they are, for some reason, lockstep, like, nope, I'm not coming forward yet. I'm not going to come forward. So Spirit, please show me how the divine feminines are feeling about the divine masculines. The divine feminines want reconciliation. They want to come out of this independence, and they want to, they feel that they are done being single. They don't want to be independent no more. You know, they've been working on their abundance and telepathy. So I do feel like the two of you guys are definitely thinking about each other. The Divine Feminine, when she prays, she is praying for the Divine Masculines to be happy. They're praying for the Divine Masculine to heal. They're praying for the Divine Masculine and letting the Divine Masculine know that they love their Divine Masculine. Able to hear each other's thoughts and converse mentally, able to sense each other's feelings and moods. So with that said, the Divine Feminines are working on this abundance lifestyle. I feel like, you know, for some of you Divine Feminines, maybe the two of you guys broke up because of addictions, but also you need to work on your addictions as well, okay, if you're wanting this reconciliation. And for some of you, you know, again, it's working on your value system, working on your self-worth as well, knowing your worth, and not settling for anything less. With that said, I feel like for some of you feminines, maybe, I feel like for some of you feminines, you do have triggers that have been making you want to maybe drink again for some of you. So be careful of that, okay? Be careful of drinking too much because you're lonely. For some of you, it's because of loneliness, because you're wanting this reconciliation with your Divine Masculine. So maybe you're partaking in too many different substance activities or, you know, sexual activities, any one of those things. I'm not seeing, well, I can't say I'm not seeing sexy time here, but thinking about it, I feel like this person is definitely sending their dirty thoughts to their masculine as well. So I do want to say that I feel like the feminine's finances have been changing. They are coming into abundance. I feel like their work is transforming, and I do feel like because of that, this feminine in her heart, I'm going to say that there's a little bit of pain. They're wanting this reconciliation. They're wanting to come back together. And I do see people who are just, it's like the last few weeks of your pregnancy where it's like, you know, I'm tired. I want this baby out. Like, it was cute being pregnant, you know, and showing off to my beautiful belly to everyone. But like now I'm at that place where I just want to give birth, right? And that's what this is all about, is the fertility. And it's like you've nurtured this the whole time. You've been working on yourself. You've been working on your triggers. You're working on your own addictions. Maybe if it's even addiction to the masculine and needing to have this relationship. So I feel like keep doing the work, and I'm telling you, you guys are about ready to come out the other side. So what steps are the masculines being guided to take to come into union with the feminine? What steps are the masculines being guided to take? Okay, lovable, self-sabotage. Okay, they're being guided. Hold on one second. They're starting to see that they are lovable. They are starting to see that they are worth, love. And they're starting to have a desire for their twin flame. Okay, you guys. A strong feeling of secretly wanting and wishing for their feminine. And the Divine Feminine is right here. This person has definitely been thinking about you, wanting to come back into union with you, missing the passionate times that they've had with you. They know that they sabotaged this relationship with their twin flame. And for some of you, they think about you a lot, but they're not sure that they want to come into union right now. I feel like it's a desire right now to come into union, but they're not quite taking the action towards it. I think that they believe that they sabotaged this relationship, and because they haven't heard from you in a long time, that they think that it's over. Okay, so self-sabotage is judging, giving away power, focusing on the negative, building walls around their heart. And And I think that they realize that because they built these walls around their heart with their feminine, they're afraid that the feminine isn't going to trust them when they come back in anyway. The masculines are definitely working on loving themselves. For some of you, this person they are really missing you, divine feminine. And again, they're working on this inner strength, and it's definitely has something to do with this is past karma that they have to heal on their own, and there's nothing you can do to do that. The only thing you can do is send out telepathically words of encouragement and anything that is helpful, not, things that are going to end up hurting them in the long run. Okay, so yeah, and I feel like it's causing sorrow and sadness, so if you're feeling sad, your divine masculine is going to feel sad, and you vice versa. If your divine masculine is feeling sad, you could definitely tap into that as well. All right, so what steps are the divine feminines being guided to take when it comes to coming into union with their divine masculine? Okay. Okay. Self-care. They're like, nothing. I want reconciliation, but I care about myself. And so they're kind of doing that right now. Okay. Trauma wounds. Yeah, because in the past, they used to come after the divine masculine, and because of wounding, guilt wounds and trauma wounds. Look at this. And I don't know if I had one flip over, maybe not. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, the divine feminines are learning how to trust. They're going towards the trust. They are with the prayer and contemplation. They know that they'll receive what is meant for them. So, look at the rose petals in the water as well. So we've got roses all over this reading. There's a lot of passion, a lot of love between the two of them. But the feminines, they kind of feel guilty, like they feel bad. But because of them working on setting healthy boundaries, they know that it was an addiction in the past, and that's why they analyzed, and they kept going back and forth to old relationships. For some of you, maybe you were going back and forth, and maybe reconciling with exes for some of you, or there was an ex that was connected to you in somehow. I feel like you are starting to break free from those things now, especially when I see toxic addictions and the reconciliation in the past. So there could have been something here, and you've decided that, I'm going to take care of myself now, and I'm going to go ahead and relinquish that. I feel like for some of you, an ex tried to come back in and is trying to keep you separate from your divine masculine. But like I said, I feel like there's a desire here. The feminines are working on trust, and the masculines are working on the sacred vision. That's funny. On yesterday's daily reading, the love reading with the divine masculine, divine feminine, I remember that I pulled the Ganesha cards, and he had his eyes closed and she had her eyes open. Positive outlook. Oh yeah, he got harmony. Okay, so the eyes closed here, and then you also have sacred vision. So, and then they had priorities between them. They have different things that they've got going on. So this is about, knowing and just allowing yourself to be guided where you're supposed to go. And the feminines having to work on a positive outlook in this relationship. So, think positively. And if you look too, we do have the eclipse moons, and we do have that on Monday. So it's like, prepare. You guys are in preparation mode, and just know, I do feel like, this person is thinking a lot about you, and this person is getting ready to make a decision. I'm going to be honest with you. The way these cards came out, for some of you, this person can end up staying with their soulmate. For others of you, they're going to choose the divine feminine. You guys, these are not for everyone. That's why it's so important that you get a personal reading to find out if this is specifically for you. But this person is at a crossroads and need to make a choice. If they are, in their negative vibration and they are staying in this situation because they don't believe, the bullshit words of you deserve better, you can do better than me. Some of them might take that road and then just they stay with the soulmate and they just keep going through soulmates. For others of you, this person is going to stop sabotaging this relationship with their feminine. They're going to come in and apologize because they realize that they are worthy of this relationship. So let's go ahead and pull a couple twin flame cards, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this reading, Spirit. Please show me the twin flame. What do the divine masculines want to say to the divine feminine? Okay. Here we go. I am so tired of sabotaging this connection. That's what I just said. We have the self-sabotage here. So, and your smile makes me melt. So he can't stop thinking about your smile. He can't stop thinking about you in general. And again, that has everything to do with the nostalgia. Him thinking back of the times that you two shared with one another. So any more messages from the divine masculine? Okay. I never expected to feel this way about you, and that, I believe, is what is driving him crazy. He's like, wait a minute, I wanted to keep my armor on, but now I'm being called to completely shed that side of myself, and he's working on being vulnerable, So with that said, any more last messages from the masculine, divine masculine to the feminine? So many songs remind me of you. So I do believe that for some of you, the masculines, the angels are putting on songs, twin flame. Angels over here are playing some tricks on your divine masculine and throwing out some songs that remind him of you. And for some of time when he's with the divine feminine, and maybe, and I going to go this way, when he's making love to the soulmate karmic relationship, he's thinking about making you an offer, and also the divine puts on music that reminds him of you while they're intimate. So they do have a sense of humor, you guys. And I find it kind of interesting. So this person is definitely thinking about making you an offer. For some of you, like where I said, we're all on different timelines, so I can't tell you when this is going to come about. For some of you, it could be in the next couple of weeks. For others of you, it could be in the next couple of months or even by spring, because the cards did talk about spring. And what if you don't accept me for who I really am when they do make you this offer? That is entirely up to the divine feminine. I'm not, I can't tell you because I don't know what you guys have been through on what you should do in this situation. But, if this is your true divine masculine, you have to learn how to heal and allow bygones to be bygones. Of course, if there's a lot of water under the bridge and this has been a toxic relationship, and this is, where it's just downright disrespect, then I'm not talking to you, and this is not a divine masculine reading, okay? When I talk about him being with the soulmate or karmic relationship, that does not mean that this person that they're with is a bad person or that they're the work of the devil or any of those things. And when the divine puts music on that reminds this person of you, it's just because the divine is saying, hey, is this really where you want to be, or I know your mind is elsewhere, and it's saying that I'm thinking about making you an offer. So it's like while they're in the passionate throes with a soulmate, then they're compromising their own heart and for what they really want. That does not make this person a bad person. It just means that you have to decide on whether or not this person is who you truly want to be with, or if you've decided that maybe it's time for you to exit left on the twin flame journey because it can get really toxic, and head on over to and open yourself up for a soulmate, because soulmates are not always bad. Actually, some soulmates are actually, they're your past life husbands, and they treated you like fucking gold. A lot better and a lot less bullshit that you have to deal with the twin flame. See, that's what I'm saying. It's saying, please be patient a little longer. Well, again, twin flame, how long do you have to be patient for? So, use your discernment, you guys. I have some lady who keeps getting on my stuff and going, I won't listen to these negative readings about walking away from my divine masculine. And I'm like, this is not a negative reading, even though it may sound like something you don't want to hear because you have your heart set on something. But what you need to do is open your heart to receive from the highest good and what the universe believes is the highest good for you. And you may miss out on some really grand opportunities while you're sitting around waiting on somebody who doesn't feel worthy, even though this is your twin flame. So don't get wrapped up in this dynamic. For me, I want a life partner. Like, fucking twin flames suck as far as I'm concerned. Like, I'm looking for a life partner. Like, I'm ready for my husband to come in. That's how I look at it. So you guys, everybody calls it what they will. I think people get really wrapped up on the twin flame. That's why I say divine masculine, divine feminine. So I pretend I don't care because I care too much. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff, childish. Okay? And then I'm not good at communicating my feelings with you. Get over it. Like, I get that maybe that shit happened in the past and stuff, but again, that energy needs to dissipate. We're going into, air for the next 200 years. We're going into new era, and we need to take that seriously. So it's like words. You need to learn how, how you tell your kids, use your words. It's time that this person learns how to use their words. Okay. Like I said, it's not attractive, and sitting around waiting, like, how long are you really willing to wait for this twin flame? Okay. You're here because I'm honest. So, and that's what, because again, this is the center of the reading, ladies. This is talking about a toxic addiction. And this is here to trigger you. And my nose is starting to itch. It's here to trigger all the traumas from the past, all the things that you've been holding on to since your childhood. And look at this. You've got 2 cards on wounding. Okay. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. So I can't get you out of my head. Yeah, that's part of the addiction. So take care of yourself, ladies. Take care of yourself. What is it that you're trying to manifest? Divine feminines to the divine masculines. All right. All I want to do is talk to you. Yeah. Oh, God. It's making it really weird. I've got a tarot reading on you. It's really sad that divine feminines are out here getting tarot readings and listening to tarot readings back to back to back, when all it would take is a fucking phone call. Like, I'll be honest with you. I understand everything is in the timing, but Jesus Christ, hopefully after, we have this new moon eclipse in Sagittarius, we can get some conversation going and get the ball rolling, So hopefully we get there for some of you guys, because I'd like to hear that some of you guys have actually gotten to go into union. I know I hurt you. I never intended to, from the feminines. All right. I've cried over you. Yeah, this is frustrating. I don't blame you for crying. I would be crying too. And then, oh God, here we go. Yeah, see? Look at that, you guys. I know we're twin flames. So I'm just going to end it there. You're so different than what I'm used to, but I like it. So for some of you guys, you like this journey. Some of you guys, it's like you thrive off of it. I don't know. For some of you, I think once you get through the chase, I don't know if you're even going to want what it is that you were going after in the first place. That's really what I'm getting out of this for some of you. For others of you, I do feel like there's a desire, and you're just going to trust in the divine, and whatever comes in. There is a divine divine masculine, and we have more than one divine masculine, you guys. So whatever divine masculine comes in and is wanting to take that next step, some of you are going to go through twin flames, others of you life partners, others of you soulmates, others of you, call it what you will, okay? So you guys, if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find a link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. You guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to take advantage of my buy one, get one half off sale, and we will chat again on Monday. Take care. Have a happy weekend.